Welcome, gamers, to another edition of Boomer Game Reviews. So this one will be odd. I'm talking about Xbox 360 store and Kinect games and arcade games that are going away. But I'm tired of dealing with the store and how clunky it is, so I'm just going to scroll through some of the current ads as I talk about the games that are on sale and what their prices are. These are some of the best games that will be going away, and the Microsoft Store closes coming up. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and start scrolling and mentioning off some of the best titles. All right, Batman Blackgate, $20. That's the continuation of Batman Origins, which is almost criminally underrated in the Arkham series. That's the original 2 of it. And the second one is the second game of it. I loved it on Vita. All right, Happy Tree Friends, $5. If you like marauding, crazy animals, kind of like Naughty Bear or something, it's definitely like that. Fruit Ninja, $10. That's a Kinect game. It's one of the highest rated Kinect games ever, so I definitely want to pick that up. Basically, you're just slashing at stuff falling from the sky. That's fun. So there's the Gotham game, Gotham Imposters. It's a 6v6 game with a bunch of the Marvel characters, but I'm not sure if it's officially licensed or what. And that one's pretty dang cool. That one's $15. No clue if there's many players on it, so it's, kind of risky. Mini Ninja, $10. I know, $20 though it should be. Anyways, a Haunt is $10. That's a Kinect game where you're walking through first person in a haunted mansion, interacting with a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of prompts for like opening drawers and twisting handles and just moving around a bunch of random stuff. It's pretty cool. All right, one of the PlayStation Classic games that everyone's got to play at least once, if you like vehicle games and you like destruction, Vigilante 8. That is only $5. No way in hell can you go wrong with such a cool game for $5. All right, so one brief mention, Crimson Dragon and Dreams 4 are both Kinect games that are dirt cheap right now. The one's an on-rail shooter, and the other one is an interactive story. All right, I'll go back to what I was talking about, though. Naughty Bear, $15. They actually did make a second game of it. Last I looked, I think it was like 70 or 75 for the first one. And this one has a lot of story to it, and it's just as big a game as the first one was at $15, so that's great. Way of the Dog. A Snoop Dogg game that if you've ever played like the Def Jam games where it's just one-on-one like a rapper fighting another rapper. It's basically just like that for $10. All right, there's a cool football game that I was surprised there is an arcade-only version of, which looks a little more brutal than the original one, called Backbreaker. It's kind of like Blitz, but like almost an E rating. Maybe it's E10, maybe it's E13, I don't know. Something like that. $15 though. Some brutal hits you can line up. Definitely a cool game. All right, Echo the Dolphin. I believe it's the remaster one. It's $5 on Xbox 360. One of the most loved, best games that Sega's ever produced. Besides the Sonics, besides all the stinkers recently. All right. And one of the other ones I have mentioned, Burnout. So if you've ever done any of them, they have the Crash event, where it's basically like a city block. You get a good run at it, and then you try to make contact with as many different things, set off chains. If you hit like an RV, it'll be like 100,000 of damage, and you're trying to get the most damage you can in the game. So it's pretty cool. It's only that mode. It's not a full-on game. So yeah, that's what it is at $5. And it sounds like it's for the Kinect too, so I'm not sure how the heck the Kinect motions would work on that, but me being a huge fan of Burnout, anything Burnout I'll buy, pretty much anything Batman I'll buy, game-wise anyways. So yeah, it's Boomer Game Reviews with some great games that are going away. These are some of the ones that are my highest picks. And they're also ones that I haven't heard a lot of people mention. Either for, look at them now or they're going away. So, yeah, to my knowledge, all of these games you won't be able to buy in like 2 months when the Microsoft Store closes. Some hidden gems in there, that's for sure. I had no clue about a few of them. All right, I guess I can mention there's 2 South Park games. One's a tower defense, and the other is kind of a weird strategy, like a platformer. $10 each. Those are pretty dang cool too. And that's really all I got for what is leaving the Microsoft Store. This has been Boomer Game Reviews, and sadly some great games are going away. Speaking of great games, Jade Empire at $3.29 is a must-have.